Hi guys, like to welcome you guys all back to Read with Melanin. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. Yes, I am technically one week behind on my plan, but I also promised myself this year that even though I get off schedule, I am not allowed to quit. So that means y'all are going to see me in this outfit all day and every video for the rest of February because I do not feel like changing. Happy Black History Month to everybody. I hope that your reads are Black focused this month, but I hope that this is not the only month that you read Black. With that being said, let's talk about the books that I read last month. So last month, I felt like the world was literally imploding. And so I didn't read, but I did listen to audiobooks. So I listened to 4 audiobooks. That was 47 hours and 58 minutes. I was desperate for new situations. I read 2 new authors, and I want to start by saying that I paused reading Jade City because, like I said, I just kind of felt like everything was imploding and I could not sit down to read for some reason. And Jade City is a library book, so I could not physically read a book right then. And then I also paused Saints of Storm and Sorrow because I just wasn't feeling it at the time. I will say I have gone back to listening to the audiobook this month already, so we'll probably talk about it soon. So the first book that I read, well, I technically finished it in January, was Sunny Disposition by Deanna Gray. It was on my library holds. It just became available. And since I was at the airport on my way back home from seeing my family, I figured, why not? The premise of the story is that it is a hockey player dude who is friends with this online streamer. He mods her streams. They've always been, I guess, bantering, and then they finally decide that they're going to meet in person. But the day that they're supposed to be in person, he gets into a very bad incident and loses his memory. And so that's kind of the premise. I thought that premise was interesting. However, I wasn't attracted to the main, I guess that's the best way to put it. The main character did not come off attractive to me. I did feel like their relationship was interesting. She's very bubbly and very charismatic, and he's very timid and second guessing himself. So the dynamic actually worked. It's just during their little intimate scenes, I was like, ugh, because when certain words are used to describe body parts, it makes me ick. Plus, the narrator for the guy's part was just, bleh. I don't know. All of that was a no for me. But I do plan on reading the second book because the second book I think is a Black guy and a Black girl. And I think that it's the 2 team captains. So I am intrigued. I'm willing to give Deanna a second try. This wasn't my, I was not hyping it up. I think I gave it a 3.25. Yeah. I gave it 3.25. So it was still enjoyable. It just wasn't oh my God, this is amazing. The next book is technically a reread. It is Iron Widow by, oh my God, I never say their name right. Zirin J. Zhao. Never say that right. I'm so sorry. I kind of feel the same way. I still gave it the 4.25 stars that I think I gave it last time. The only critique that I have for this book still is the random woman monologues in it where it's an incident will happen and it's he expected me to be fearful, but I know that women all the time have to face this danger and this is nothing new for women. And I'm I am all for he-man, she power, but that part still annoyed me the second time that I read it. I read it specifically because I was getting ready to read Heavenly Tyrant. But I don't own the book yet. So I was waiting for my library to become available. So we'll see. I feel that might be a book that I actually buy. I don't know. I feel because they went through so much trying to get that book out, I feel I might buy it just as a solidarity moment. But say all that to say, I read it, a reread that counts on my bingo card. And I'm already 2 points on my bingo card through already. The book that I enjoyed the most this month is The Improvisers by Nicole Glover. I didn't realize that this was the author who wrote the Conductor series. I haven't read the Conductor series yet. However, after reading this book, I decided that I actually really want to go read the Conductor series. So this focuses on a female pilot set in a world where everyone has magic, and their magic is based on like constellation power. I don't know how to explain it because I feel like I will understand the magic system more if I go back and read the Conductor series, because I think it's a continuation of that world. So I don't have like the specifics yet. However, this was a murder mystery type book, and I have really been in a murder mystery itch lately. So to get a fantasy-esque murder mystery was really up my alley. I really enjoyed the book. I very much enjoyed Beanie Tarpon as the audio narrator for this book. Her voice is just perfect for historical reads. Like, I feel like she found her niche. Like I said, I do want to read the other books in that series, and I do plan on reading the other books in that series. I was wrong when I guessed who did it. I thought it was a completely different person. I was totally wrong. But I'm okay with being wrong, because I feel like if the story leads you to the correct character all the time, like, it wouldn't be as enjoyable. So I changed who did it like 3 times while I was listening to it. I listened to this one really fast though, because I was so involved and so enthralled by the story. So I recommend this one. I definitely highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it. The last book that I read this month, so I was scrolling through Instagram and I scrolled across Christina C. Jones's Instagram, and it was like, basically like, I'm being charged in the murder of a woman that I've never even met, and the murder victim is her husband. And I was like, there Christina go again, making me read her books, because I decided to read Anonymous Acts by CCJ. And the premise of the story is exactly what it is. Like, something happens. The main character's husband is murdered, and the person that they think did it was a man that she met online but has never met in person. I enjoyed this one a lot. Again, I thought it was somebody else, but it was someone else, and I did not guess the twist. So again, if Christina wants to make other types of books, I don't mind throwing romance in there, that's fine. But if she wants to continue writing these kinds of books, I'm down, because I want more murder mystery type things. Not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out on like the romance parts, but I still really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4. So I thought it was really great. I feel like you'll think it's really great. Those are the books that I read for the month of January. And I think I need to also preface this with, normally I would have a mental TBR set of like the books that I want to read, the new books that are coming out that I want to read. But because I'm on a book no-buy situation right now, I am purposely waiting for books to either be on my shelf or wait till they arrive to my library. So I have 3 different library cards right now. And so as books become available, that's when I read them. So basically, I have no idea what I read for each month. I'm basically winging it based on the library, and it's really giving me like a variety of books to read. So with that being said, what books are you reading for the month of February? Please leave them down below in the comments. And until the next video, guys. Bye.